Hi, everybody. Hello, Rivers, Farron Dicey Mango, BB Dub, and Jay Maloney. Good to see you guys in the chat. BB Dub, my heart goes out to you. I don't know what kind of meeting it is, but it can't be that great. Hello, Fluffer Nugget, and Bonita Lisa. Hello, first time. Today we are going to be giving away a bunch of dice, which is a lot of fun. But before we get into that, let's get into the newsletter that went out yesterday, where we dropped a brand new set. Let's take a look. Volcanic Ash. If you guys have been following on socials, you've seen the postings for this. It's a moody, broody, dark, black and white set with red inking, and it is so cool. Volcanic Ash. This also comes a week after our Fireball release, which was last week. And I think that's pretty appropriate. So let's take a closer look here at Volcanic Ash. Da-da-da. This is, I was just thinking about this, like the third, I think, week in a row, or stream in a row, where I've had to use, not had to, but have chosen to use the red dice tray. And so it's just a indicator of the kinds of dice we've been releasing lately. Lots of like great with red sets. So that's fun if you're into things that are great with red. Here is Volcanic Ash. Ta-da! You scooch these guys in, and then we will take a closer look in the other camera as well. So this set's really fun. Basic, like foundation, black, like what's not to love, right? But then the white speckles are what makes this special. Maria in the office pointed out that they resemble, is it Dalmatian obsidian? No, snowflake obsidian, which is a rock. You should Google it. And I think she said she couldn't call it that because people might think it was actually made of that rock, which is totally fair because they're not. They're polymer. It's a polymer 10-piece set. But yeah, really cool white speckled black set. And red numbers, which like if you're going to go black set and look for that like dark vibe, whatever, then you're probably going to dig these really deep red numbers as well. So yeah, awesome set. That's the chunk. Here's a look at our Infinity D4. This one got a ton of white specks on the 4 side, which is kind of fun because it's a little bit less on the other sides and almost none on the 1. So that worked out really well. They're not all like this. It's sort of a random deal, but this one just got very lucky. So yeah, super cool pattern. I don't know, moody dice. They remind me of like roses on snowfall at night, maybe. Isn't there like a seal? Isn't that Kiss from a Rose on the Grave? There you go. That's like the lyrics, right? Kiss from a Rose. There's snow in there somewhere, I'm sure. Or like that scene in Cowboy Bebop, which I'm pretty sure is a flashback, where like Julia dies. Spoiler alert, sorry if you haven't seen it yet, but you should. You have already. But yeah, great set. Volcanic Ash. One more. Let's take a look at this. And I promise I'll try to keep up with the chat. Da, da, da. The gothest dice, Maria says. Yes, very goth-tastic. These are gothy as hell. And yeah, the photos of these on the website actually, and the Photoshop photos that I did for social media and for the newsletter, you pull that up, show these like the way that they photograph because Dylan lights them from all around. They look extra dark and I kind of look hard to read, but in actuality, once you have them out, they catch the light so you can kind of see the engraving, you know, when you roll it. So it's really not as illegible as it may seem, but just as dark, just as broody, very cool. So yeah, awesome set. Volcanic Ash, 10-piece. Ganymede Elegy. Nice call out, Farron Coon. I believe that's the Cowboy Bebop reference. And yes, that's, I don't know if it was snowing, but I kind of feel like it was. But yeah, so that's a fun set. Let me jump back into the newsletter. Da, 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 da. I talk about Game of Thrones just because I'm like on a Game of Thrones rewatch kick right now. So, you know, ignore that. The code for 10% off this week is Revenge. That is also Game of Thrones inspired. But doesn't matter. It'll work either way, even if you're not watching or don't like the show. 10% off your order all week. You can use the code Revenge. And then we talked about our conventions. So first time this year, 2025, is the first time we're going to be going to Surf City Comic Con, which is in Capitola, California. I had to Google where that was because it's not super familiar, but it's basically just very near San Francisco. And the twins are going to be heading that one up. So they're going to drive up north together. They have family up there that they like to stay with. It's sort of the same deal as Stockton Con in Stockton. So they'll be manning that booth, and we're really excited to check it out and see the new con. Mumqua asks, do you ever make it up to the Pacific Northwest? Honestly, I think that's a good direction for us to go in. We drive anyway up north. So if you know of any cons, Mumquat, that you're a big fan of, please feel free to send them my way to hello@dicemv.com, and I will forward them to Joni, who manages all of our conventions, and she'll take a look and see if it's a good fit for us. Right now, we're kind of in a place where we can really only go to conventions that we can drive to. It's just like logistics with shipping and bringing a ton of dice, which are like not the heaviest things in the world, but not the lightest things in the world, especially our metal dice. So shipping becomes an issue. Also, like, there's only 6 of us, like, in the whole company, so we have to, like, spare 2 to 3 people every convention we go to, which means we're running at half, capacity back at headquarters, so it's a balancing act, and that's all Joni's responsibility. So if you forwarded it to me, hello@dicemv, I'll forward it to her, and I'll let her know. Oh, and 2 of us don't drive. Yeah, neither Maria or Joni drive, so it gets a little complicated. But we make it work, and we would absolutely make it work if the convention is the right fit for us. So always feel free to suggest. But yeah, this is our tour this year. We've already hit 2 of these, obviously, so it's sort of a late-ish announcement, but I thought it was necessary given that we're going to a brand new one this year. So we already did OrcCon and Stockton Con. That was our head-to-head double duty con, which was a lot of fun. Huge weekend, very, very busy. And then coming up pretty soon here in just a couple weeks, we have WonderCon, which is in Anaheim, which for those of you who aren't from around here, that's sort of near Disney. So we'll be in the area. And then shortly after that, looks like the next week after that, geez, it's a tight turnaround actually, Surf City, the twins will head up. And then in May, we've got GameX. Joni and I will be working that here in LA, near the airport at the Hilton LAX. And then July, Stockton Con in Stockton, California. It's a great name. It's a great con. The twins go twice a year. Back to LAX in August, Joni and I will head up Gateway. And then in September, we have FanX, which is like our big blowout con every year. It's in Salt Lake City. This one we drive to. And by we, I mean I don't drive there because it's too far. But our owner, Dave, usually goes, as well as the twins, and then Joni went last year as well. She got to fly, which is nice. But yeah, so Salt Lake City, if anyone's closer to there, maybe you're in Colorado and can meet us halfway, then yeah, lots of cons, lots of busy year. There's a chaos cat. I let the cats in today, the chaotic ones, so we're seeing how that goes. So far, so good. Yeah, so conventions all set, and also you can always find our convention schedule on the website under About, and then Conventions. All right, let's jump into free dice. The free dice this week are going to be this lovely set, not this specific set, but a version of Volcanic Ash that we talked about earlier. And I love Utah, Dave, the owner of our company, says he will be there for FanX. Isn't Emerald City Comic Con in the Pacific Northwest? Yondu asks. Honestly, I have no idea. But if it's worth looking into, I can definitely mention it to Joni, and she'll look into it. She knows way more about this, and one day I'll have her on the stream, and you guys can ask her all the con questions you want. Gen Con, Dicey Mango, that's so cool. That's one of the ones that we wish we could go to, and hopefully, with any luck, in the coming years, we'll be able to branch out a little bit and fly to some places, which would be awesome. And if and when that happens, Gen Con is definitely on our list. For the giveaway, I'm thinking we'll do, let's establish how many sets we're going to give away first. It looks like there's a fair number of you here, so I'm going to roll a d6, and that will determine... Actually, I got 2 matching d6s. Neither of these is a logo d6, question mark. Did I get a faulty set? That rarely happens, because so few of our sets are faulty. Well, you can look into that. I'm going to roll a d6. That's going to tell us how many sets we're going to give away. And if it's really low, I'll re-roll it. We'll see. All right, here we go. Oh no, I missed the tray. Lovely. And guess what? It's a 6. All right, so we're going to give away 6 sets of volcanic ash. I hope everyone's ready. We're going to do it elimination style, so if you win the first one, for example, then don't participate in numbers 2 through 6. That way we can spread the volcanic ash love, which honestly just sounds like a terrible breathing situation. But anyway, that way we can spread the love. Let me... okay, so anyone who wants to participate in this first roll-off, go ahead and throw the word volcano in the chat while I put the hiding screen up and I go get my computer charger, which I forgot, and my laptop's about to die. So, if you want to participate in the giveaway, type in volcano and I'll be right back. Okay, crisis averted. I got my charging cable. We're gonna be okay. Just gotta plug it in twice. Here and here. Please excuse technical difficulties. I'm gonna blame being distracted by cats. Now it's not charging. Oh my god. Okay. I think we're okay. And now we have a cat up here too. Everything's fine. All right, everyone put in their volcanoes. That's great. Let's see, starting with Mumquat in slot number 1, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. 9. And 10 from Farron Coon, I believe. Yeah. All right, perfect. That's a D10, people. So let's grab a D10 and let's roll. And fair warning, Mina might participate in this roll. We'll see. All right, for our first set giveaway, number 7. I gotta do counting again. Oh, we can come back up from Farron Coon. So if I'm sorry, Farron Coon, I don't know if you're a she, I apologize. Was 10, working backwards. BB Dub 9, Bonita Lisa 8. Yondu! Yondu is our winner, I believe. Good job, Yondu. Alright, so, Yondu, you know the drill very well by now. Please email me, remind me that you won a set of volcanic ash. And let's go again. We're going to give away 6 sets, people. So, Yondu, if you'll please omit yourself. And I'm going to come up with a new word just so we can get a fresh list with a different order. Everyone who wants to participate, type in chaos. And I'll give it a second. Thank you, Yondu. Mumquat says, great job with the mystery metal sets. Each month has been better than the last so far, not helping my dice hoarding tendencies. Thank you so much for the kind words, Mumquat. We try really hard with our metal sets, so I'm glad you've gotten some winners. And yeah, we can all completely and totally relate to the dice hoarding tendencies thing. Some of us solved that problem by working for a dice company. You know, just a thought. All right, let's see how many chaoses we have here. Starting with Dicey Mango, I believe. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I think that's a great number because that means it's a D8. I'm gonna grab our D8 and we will roll. Let's see. It's a 4. All right, so starting with Dicey, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rivers Oblivion. Yay! 1 free set of Volcanic Ash Rivers. Shoot me an email. Either rach@diceenvy.com, RACH, or hello@diceenvy.com will also work. I answer both. And just say, hey, it's Rivers. Which now I'm realizing I think is someone from Con who I know. But I don't want to say it out loud in case it's not. But anyway, email me, tell me, Volcanic Ash, you want a set. That's number 2. We're going to go again. Before we roll for another one, I will give you guys a little sneak peek at the new set that we're dropping next week. It's exciting. It might be familiar to a lot of you who are familiar with your dice, or with our dice, sorry. But it's new and improved and wonderful. And it looks like this. Give you a little peek here. Another dark, edgy, red inked in parts set. Very exciting. Okay, that's all I get to see. I'm stoked to have it come out. It's lovely. And I'm very excited to see it hit our site. All right, let's go ahead and do another roll. And this time the word is kitten. Kitten, or however you want to spell it. I really don't care. Mina, I can't really show you guys easily, but she is like paws crossed, just staring judgmentally at the dice tray right now. I don't know. I think she's deciding whether or not she wants to interfere with the next roll. And, you know, I'm just going to say it. Kitten rolls count. So if she does change the die, then it might change the luck of someone. We'll see. All right. So that's our kitten entry. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 6. I like how we're like slowly making our way down the dice, the polyhedral list here. All right, so let's roll a d6. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Oh God, sorry. Second cat enters. All right, keep rolling it off camera, but that's okay. We've got a 3. So let's go to our kitten list, starting with Dicey. 1, 2, 3. BB Dub, you are our winner for the 3rd set. Congratulations, BB Dub. All right, guys, this is fun. Giving away dice is so easy and fun. Good job, BB Dub. Email me, rach@diceenvy.com, hello@diceenvy.com, either way. All right, so that was 3. We've got 3 more. For the next one, this is going to be a first correct answer gets the free set. So we did a bunch of random, like you might, you all have an equal shot. Let's do one where it's a question. It's about Dice Envy, because that's the only thing I have concrete answers to. And the question is, can you give me the correct name of our recently released product that is wearable? Our most recently released product that is wearable. As in you can wear it. There's like a delay, so I gotta wait for entries to come in. Mr. Fluffer Nugget, crossbody dice tray. That is absolutely right. It's very convenient. It's a dice tray. It's in the shape of a D20. It holds dice around the edges, and it's got a strap on it, so you can wear it. It's amazing. It's on our site now. Mr. Fluffer Nugget, you're absolutely right. Please email rach@diceenvy.com or hello@diceenvy.com, and I will get you your free set of Volcanic Ash. All right. Yes, the travel soup bowl. That's exactly what I'm referring to, Rivers. Thank you very much. I wish we had Brockton hoodies. Apparel is so tough because you have to carry so many SKUs to be able to fulfill everyone's orders, because you need every like size range possible. So it's a really tough thing to carry. but I really wish we did. Now it's a good enough time to say we have a Redbubble account. I don't know. If you go to Redbubble and then you click Dyson or type in Dyson via the search bar, it'll pop up. But we do have some shirts that you can purchase in case you're interested. This one says roll with it. I'm going to try to sort of show you Brockton. It's got our little cool Brockton down here. And it says roll with it. There's one that says never tell me the odds. I don't know. There's like a bunch. I just designed them so that I could print them for myself and then wear them to cons. But the site is up. So if you really want a Dice Envy shirt, you can go there. I don't have the actual link easily copy pastable, but if Mr. Ghost is in with the link here. Thank you, Mr. Ghost. So yeah, redbubble.com/people/Dice Envy/shop. But yeah, if you really want a Dice Envy shirt, it can be yours. All right, that was number 4. Let's get on with giveaway number 5. All right, this one's trivia, and it's not Dice Envy related, but it is D&D related. What's the name of the dragon? So, sorry. We have a short interruption here by Tiny Cat. Tiniest Avenger, Mina. All right. What's the name of the dragon in the movie Dungeons & Dragons that came out, God, I want to say it was last year, but please don't kill me if it was the year before. But the one with Chris Pine. Type in the name of the dragon and you get yourself a free set of volcanic ash. Dun 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 dun. Chubby Bumpy Dragon is a great guess, but it is incorrect, Bonita Lisa. I really appreciate the effort though, because he's very chubby bubby. And it looks like Dicey Mango, you have won the free set of volcanic ash, which I think is pretty appropriate for Thumberchod, which is the correct name of the dragon in the Dungeons & Dragons movie, because he's got a little fire breath weapon that at one point refuses to work. So I don't know, kind of appropriate there with the whole burninating thing. So yay, congratulations, Dicey Mango. 1 free set of volcanic ash will be on your way. Shoot me an email and we'll make it happen. Also, Dicey Mango, did you get your set of Celestine? I don't remember when we sent it out, so I just want to make sure it got to you. Sorry, this cat is making a lot of noise. Let me know in the chat if it got to you, or if I at least responded to you in email. I'm pretty sure I did, but let's make sure. And if I didn't get it to you, I will. All right, last, but certainly not least, giveaway of a set of volcanic ash. This is our 6th set. This is the one for all the marbles. I'm just going to go ahead and put these here as good luck for everybody. All right, so this one is back to Dice Envy trivia. Yay, Dicey Mango, you got your set. I'm so glad. Good. This one is Dice Envy trivia. Anyone can find out the answer by going to our website, but some of you might know right off the bat. What is Dice Envy's heaviest single item you can purchase? Heaviest single item that you could purchase. Dun dun dun. Meanwhile, cats are going crazy in the back. Heaviest single item. Individual product? Heaviest individual product. Get some guesses in. There's a delay, but that's okay. Farron Coon, a pound of dice. You are correct. Farron Coon, a pound of dice is the single heaviest product you can purchase from Dice Envy. I'm pretty sure that's true, especially now that advent calendars are not for sale. Our pound of dice is a bag full of a pound, exactly, of dice. Whiskey Stones is a great guess, Mr. Ghost, but not correct, because our Whiskey Stones are actually made of pure soapstone and are therefore kind of light. They're one of our lighter sets. Farron Coon, please email me, rach@diceenvy.com, hello@diceenvy.com. Say, hey, it's Farron Coon. I already have all your info, but it just makes it easier for me to keep track. Volcanic Ash is the free set I will be sending you. And since we mentioned pound of dice, I have a bag here to show you. This is about the size it comes in. It's like head-sized, Rachel head-sized. It's a pretty good size. Does it weigh the same as a Rachel head? I don't think so, because in that movie from a long time ago, that kid was like, a human head weighs, I think, 8 pounds. So it would be 8 of these, which would be really heavy. But anyway, Joni packs all of these by hand. She's our mystery queen, and she weighs out every one of these that she packs, and they all amount to exactly, or sometimes slightly over, depending, a pound of dice. So if you've ever been like, hey, I wish I had a whole pound of dice, it's a mix that's in here. You can't see what you're getting, and it's a mix. It's a mix of our 10-piece sets, of our metal sets, of sometimes stone, although I think stone, when she puts it in, is like, I want to say she told me that she like bubble wraps them sometimes, because I think stone is really delicate, so it wouldn't do so great in this. But anyway, we have a whole big mix. Sometimes it's like samples that we've gotten from manufacturers we'll get in here, leftover stuff from like conventions where we were selling a set that's not available online. So there's a ton of options for what could be in here, but ultimately it all adds up to a pound of dice. Also, some people sometimes ask like, well, is it all chonkies? Because that'd be like, you know, not that many. But no, it's not all chonkies. And actually Joni makes sure that she doesn't put too many chonkies in, because they do take up a lot of space and weight, and you don't want, you know, you want more dice bang for your buck. So she makes sure it's nice and fair. But yeah, they all add up to a pound, and they're a great product. Oh, and the reason I'm talking about this in the first place is because I'm going to go ahead and advertise about it as much as I can on socials and newsletter too, so that we can get some more eyeballs on this. But in 2 streams from now, so not next week's stream, but the stream after that, I'm going to be pouring this pound of dice out into a dice tray, and we're just going to go over them piece by piece, because that week we have a sale, so there won't be a new release to talk about. So instead, we're going to see what's inside the average pound of dice. So I grabbed this one from the office. We're going to peel it open, pour it out, see what's what. So join us for that in 2 weeks. Not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. Huge ASMR moment, absolutely. I hope you all will join me for that. It should be a lot of fun. Congratulations to all our free dice winners. I hope you guys enjoyed the dice reveal for Volcanic Ash. It's a really cool set. The little tiny sneak peek of what's next week, which is also a very cool set. We will talk about more about that next week. I think that's it. Convention schedule, look it up. If you're in the area, come join, say hi. I think Rivers Oblivion comes and says hi to us when we're at StratCon, so that'll be fun. Oh yeah, that's a good question. Mr. Ghost, there isn't an exact count for any given pound of dice bag, but what we can do is in 2 weeks, and I will add this to the itinerary, is we'll count how many are in the pound of dice. And maybe we'll do a thing where, like, you know, you guess the amount of jelly beans in a jar or whatever. If you guess the right number, maybe you get something cool. Yeah, maybe well, all right, I'm not going to say anything out loud, so you can't hold me to it before I check with my bosses and make sure I can give away cool stuff. But yeah, we'll do something like that. That'll be a lot of fun. It'll be like a carnival, except for you don't get to take home free goldfish or baby chickens, which is for the best, really. You don't need that. All right, kids. Thanks for joining me, and happy rolling. Have a great week. I will see you next Tuesday, where we will talk more about dice. And make sure to email me if you won dice, please. I can't keep track of it otherwise, so email me and I'll get them sent to you. All right, everybody. Have a great week. I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.